Two members of an Athens County family charged in a sexual abuse case are expected to change their pleas this week. Robert and Deborah Beller are both charged with engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity and endangering children. They are accused of creating a cone of silence that allowed their sons, Josiah and Jonathan Beller, to abuse children under the age of 13. They are scheduled to appear in court Thursday afternoon. Two members of an Athens County family charged in a sexual abuse case are expected to change their pleas this week. Robert and Deborah Beller are both charged with engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity and endangering children. They are accused of creating a cone of silence that allowed their sons, Josiah and Jonathan Beller, to abuse children under the age of 13. They are scheduled to appear in court Thursday afternoon.
Your kids are your greatest treasure, pure, innocent, and rely on you to keep them safe. Sexual abuse is a real threat in today's world, and as parents, we're in their first line of defense. This isn't a task to brush off. It's a vital mission to protect their innocence. We must do everything in our power to shield our children from sexual abuse. Today, I'm sharing 10 practical ways to do just that. Protecting your kids from sexual abuse starts before they're born, when you choose a spouse. In a world where some parents have been caught sexually abusing their own children, you need to ensure you marry someone who would never harm them. You're not just marrying a spouse for yourself, you're choosing a parent for your child. Here are red flags. Do they respect your boundaries, or do they lack self-control around sex? It takes careful consideration to choose a safe parent to prevent sexual abuse. Prayerfully consider who you're choosing as a spouse and ultimately as a parent for your child. Always know where your kids are and who they are with to protect them from sexual abuse. Both parents shouldn't be unavailable at the same time. If they are, kids should be with you or someone you fully trust. Do you trust their school, their teacher, or that visiting relative? If not, don't leave your kids with them. Stay alert without being paranoid to prevent sexual abuse. Dress your kids to deter sexual abuse by choosing modest clothes. No one has the right to harm them, but suggestive outfits, the tight or revealing style, can attract predators. Pick age-appropriate clothes that scream kid, not target, to reduce the risk of sexual abuse. Bright tees and comfy pants. Keep it simple. Shield your kids' eyes and ears to prevent sexual abuse. Music with lyrics about kissing or hot nights, explicit movies, or crude jokes can normalize harmful ideas, increasing the risk of sexual abuse. It's not just adults. Kids can mimic these behaviors. Kids have been caught sexually abusing themselves. Keep their media clean with wholesome shows, songs, and books. Check their devices today and remove anything risky. Teach your kids clear boundaries to block sexual abuse. Never undress or act intimately with your spouse in front of them. It sends the wrong message. They should knock on doors and wait for response before entering. Boys can be in a room where girls are dressing, and girls can be where boys are dressing. Explain that their bodies are private, using words like "your body is yours alone" to empower them against sexual abuse. Give every child their own bed to protect them from sexual abuse. If possible, provide their own room. Personal space teaches them their body is private, reducing the risk of sexual abuse. If space is tight, use curtains or separate beddings to create a clear boundaries. No child is allowed to intrude or invade another's personal space. It's a strict rule. Empower your kids to stop sexual abuse by teaching them to say no. If someone touches them inappropriately, they can scream, run, or call for help, and they must tell you everything. Practice with them. Say, "What do you do if someone tries to touch you?" This builds their strength to fight sexual abuse. Keep your kids active to avoid sexual abuse. Outdoor plays like sports, tag, or exploring keeps them supervised and engaged, reducing risks. Indoors, try crafts, board games, or reading. Idle time can expose them to dangers like sexual abuse, so fill their days with safe fun. Teach your kids strong values to prevent sexual abuse. Talk to them about respecting their bodies and others during moments like meals, bedtime, family time, or devotional. Make it clear that sexual abuse goes against God's commandment. These lessons build a shield against sexual abuse. Pray for your kids every day to protect them from sexual abuse. We live in a broken world and can't be everywhere, but God can. Ask Him to guard your hearts, minds, and bodies from sexual abuse. Make prayer a daily habit, whether morning or night, trusting God to keep them safe. These 10 tips are your foundation to protect your kids from sexual abuse, but your ideas can help others. What's one way to keep your kids safe from sexual abuse? Drop it in the comments. Your tip could save a life.